Hi. So, this is what happened to me on December 2nd, 2015. I went in to see a local chiropractor, and it was just because I had a strain in my right shoulder, and Judy and we had sided our barn, and how it is when you kind of pinch a nerve and you think it'll go away the next day, and it just kind of doesn't. It kind of lingers. It takes time. I thought, well, I'll just go and get an adjustment and see if that helps, and go from there. So I asked around to see who was the best person to go to, and there weren't a lot of choices. Two, I think, and everyone pointed me in the direction of this doctor. So I went ahead and went in, and his practice was to do homeopathic injections to break down scar tissue. I was very hesitant to do that, and yet I had heard about good results. So I went ahead and went forward with that, and he was very adamant about it being the right thing, and that with his 20 years of experience, and he was the doctor, and I did it. The next day, which was December 3rd, I felt great, actually. I was just like, you know what? I don't need anything else. But because of the payment situation there, I had to go back and pay for the day before. And when I went in, he was extremely adamant about doing it again. And I even said, I don't think I need it. And he insisted, and I did it. Although it was a series of injections, and it was along both sides of my neck and shoulder. Well, based on how you positioned me, I was prone, face down, and the second injection that he gave me, and unknown to me at the time, of course, and him, obviously, based on his reaction, he stuck a needle into the interior of my spinal cord in my cervical spine on the left side, and it went halfway through my spinal cord. It was about the equivalent of being hit by lightning. I've never been hit by lightning, so I'm not sure, but I've done some research, and it's very similar, actually. My left side was immediately paralyzed. My left arm flew off the table. My left leg flew off the table, and I was rendered helpless. I begged him to not do any more, and so it resulted in me having someone come pick me up. There was no ambulance called. I was really I was just really in a bad state, and I couldn't really make decisions for myself. I was fairly helpless in that moment. So, at any rate, my life partner, Judy, she came and picked me up and drove me home. And that was the beginning of me surviving, trying not to die. So the first several months was me just trying not to die. I didn't realize what had happened to me until I actually was able to get to the hospital in Albuquerque, and that was a few days later.